What's up, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people? How you all doing today? Hope you all have an amazing day today. Hoping that you still your joy. Welcome to Maryam's Joyful Life. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys are so amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, you guys, today's a beautiful day, and we're happy to be here today. Babe,
we are here in the
tell them about this place.
Magical forest of the Clayton County Wetlands.
Oh, yeah.
And this place is magical.
It is.
It looks like you're in Fern Gully, which we just watched the other night.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to introduce the kids to all these movies that are iconic to me.
Yeah.
Like Land Before Time, Fern Gully, Wizard of Oz. I mean, there's just many, many more.
What was Levion's assessment of Wizard of Oz?
Le'Veon loved it. He
That's
knew,
right.
he knew all the things that each character needed. And Zoe, she did not like
What was
it.
her assessment?
She gave it like a 1 out of 10.
Zoe said she said a 0. Didn't you say a 0?
She said 0, yeah, maybe. He
Yeah.
doesn't like the tornadoes because Le'Veon's a tornado fanatic. He talks tornado facts all day.
I was always tired of hearing it.
And Zoe, you say tornado around Zoe, she's just like, ugh, tornado.
Yeah. And Zoe also said the characters, everything was not good. Not good.
Yeah, I don't think she liked the old school
She
look
didn't
of it.
like it. She didn't like it.
What's happening
So,
again
but-
to this?
I don't know. It's the sun. I think that if we filmed from that angle, it
No
should be better.
cuts. Boom.
You think this is better?
I'm a producer. Look at me.
Yeah, I know. So we're just gonna continue talking.
Yeah.
People are gonna see the raw.
So yeah, we've been showing them movies like that. I'm gonna be showing them like one movie every couple days.
Yeah.
Or like every Sunday we like to do movie night.
And then what else do we do? That game, the game nights that we've had that the kids.
Yeah, we're gonna film one night because we play Uno almost
Uno.
every night. And man, they are competitive. For some reason, they hate it when she wins.
They hate it when I win. I don't know why my kids are my haters. Like, why? Why
They
are they
hate
my
it.
haters?
And I love to praise her. I'm like, oh, whoa, watch out for pine cones.
I know.
I'm like, she's the champion.
Yeah.
And they're like,
No.
no. They hate it. And so it's super
Yeah.
funny. I was laughing my butt off so hard.
It's funny.
The last game that we had, I was like, dude, we gotta film these games. They're so funny.
People need to see their reactions and everything. Oh my
'Cause,
gosh.
they're pretty funny.
And they get so excited when they win. Oh boy. And do you know who wins? That surprisingly wins
Zoe.
a lot. Zozo.
Zoe wins a lot.
She wins a lot. Nobody's focusing on Zozo. You think Zozo is not your competition, and it's Le'Veon. You
And
want to
she's-
make sure Le'Veon loses.
She's like the tortoise and the rabbit. She just slowly wins.
She just slowly beats us. All of us. I'm trying to make sure I get Le'Veon or Taylor, but Zoe is over there just doing her thing.
And we got giant Uno cards. They're like this big, so it's fun.
It's very fun playing those
Thanks
cards.
to Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
Thanks Randy for getting those for us. That was awesome.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
yeah.
yeah. What else we got going on today?
So I just want to encourage people more, babe, to be outside. Because when you're outside, you get to think better. Like your mind, whatever it is that's plugging up your mind when you're in the house, it just goes away. You know what I mean? So bring you guys closer. Whatever is clogging your mind when you're in the house, it goes away when you're outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because life happens and there's a whole lot of things. Like sometimes, if you're just indoors all the time, anytime you're indoors most of the time, the circulation of the same energy over and over again, the same thought forms of the worries, the anxieties of things that are not even there, they kind of create a block. You know what I mean? They create a block within you that
Yes.
prevents you.
Give you a little view.
Okay, you guys can see? That's our 360 view right
Woo,
there. It's
360.
beautiful. Yeah. You know, let me go back to what I was saying. They create a block within you that keep you from thinking right, and they just make you feel depressed and heavy until you get up and you shake it off and you breathe in that beautiful energy outside, and going for walks in nature actually heals. Nature is a natural healer. So we just hope that we're able to encourage all of you to do the same, because we film outside a lot, right?
That's our goal.
It's just like Ralph Smart, who says, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have you watched Ralph Smart?
No, but I like it.
Yeah, that's what he says. He says, what's up, beautiful deep divers?
Sound like Yoda. At
Welcome, welcome.
Breathe well.
Woo, hold on, guys. Breathe in that good ass prana, baby. He says you gotta get out. Get out in
prana?
nature. Prana is the natural air. Prana, the chi, the energy that is circulating in our system that heals our bodies. You see that prana healing that I do
I was
on you
thinking
when you
like
have that
prawn,
stuff?
the fish, the
No,
flesh-eating fish.
no, prana is natural life force, the life force. You got to breathe in the life force around you. Because if you breathe in the same air in your house, you don't open the windows, the doors sometimes to let natural air come in, you become congested. All of the negative thought forms and negativity that you create even within yourself, not the ones that are projected at you, because you already have enough being projected at you from negative people. But don't allow it to get worse. Get out, you guys. Get out. You guys need to get out. You know what I mean?
So too much. This sun's kind of giving us guff.
All right. So you guys, you just need to get out and just like get in nature. I love doing this. Even before you came into my life, I was taking the kids out and doing things. And even when I had a lot going on, like, you know what I mean, being a businesswoman and a mother, and you know what I mean, I was single at the time, doing a single mom thing. I still got out and I just kept going and kept doing things. You can be inspired if you stay in one place.
Absolutely.
Nature is the best inspiration. So, babe, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I love it. When I grew up in the woods.
Yeah.
Behind my house was endless, hundreds of acres of woods. So when I was a kid, that's what I did. I took my little dirt bike and I just go as far as I can. I'd strap a tank on my back with extra gas. Go as far as I can go. So I ran out of gas and I'd fill it up.
Then you go back home.
And then I'd go back home. And I built tree houses, man, some epic tree houses, epic. And we'd have tree house, you know, some kids that we never met even, you know, we'd have these tree house wars where, you know, we'd get vandalized. They'd come and take some of our boards.
Oh my gosh, to build their own.
To build theirs. And
oh
then,
my gosh.
You know, it was crazy. And
you'd go back and break theirs and take their boards to build yours.
Yeah.
Tell me they
I got
always
one
won.
epic story. So one time I built this. It wasn't a tree fort, it was a tree living room.
Oh, really?
Woods living room. So like we cleared out this whole area and swept the floor.
Yeah.
Put rugs up and like made it like a little house, you know. And I was so proud, me and my little brother, of this secret. My brother, I don't know if he remembers this, but see if you're watching. So we had this like secret hole we dug, right? And then we put a tire on it and then a board. And then there was like a table, but like under the tire was a secret little spot, right?
Oh, wow.
We were proud of it, so we went and got our stepdad, my stepdad and my brother's dad. And we're like, check this out, Dad, look. And he's like, cool, pretty impressed. And then we're like, but check this out. Secret stash spot. And what was in there?
What?
Porno magazines.
Oh my gosh.
Some other kid
took your guys' stuff.
Was hanging out in our spot and found our like secret hole and stashed their
what did you
nudie
step
magazines
do?
there, whooped our butts.
Jesus
right
Christ.
there. And we're like, this is not, why would we show this to you? You know, do not believe it. It just whooped us right there.
Man, you guys really had some very like naughty kids messing with y'all.
Yeah, dude, sabotaged us, framed us up. We never even seen a naughty magazine before. We were that little.
That is
and we were
crazy.
Even like,
what is that?
No, nothing. And yeah, that was crazy. So that was a crazy memory.
Wow.
One of my memories of the woods. But yeah, I mean, I rode dirt bikes, trailed mountain bikes all throughout my life. Fun times.
I don't have much memories of the woods. I never really played much in the woods, but I did go like farming when I was in like what do you call it, elementary school. We had teachers because Nigeria is pretty much like the part that I came from is agriculture. Yeah, so the teachers, whenever they were harvesting some of their plants, they would have some of us go out there for agricultural class and test to go harvest for them. So I would go out there with a lot of students.
What
and
would you
stuff.
guys harvest?
We would harvest some melon. I've never made egusi soup for you, but melon.
Egusi soup.
Egusi soup. That's egusi is out of melon.
Sounds a very goose.
It's very good. So we would go harvest that, or corn. We would harvest some corn and stuff.
I've been on some corn mazes that you wouldn't believe.
So so those are the things. Then mostly what we played in front of the house with sand, building like clay pots and doing things. and dancing, doing cultural dance, which I can't do that dance. I told Taylor, I was like, babe, check this out.
There's only one dance I can do.
Oh no, don't show these guys the dance. You put me to shame right now. I told Taylor he
And,
can't dance this dance in public.
So anyone who's seen the Pulp Fiction, you
Babe.
know the most famous dance scene is Uma Thurman, you know,
Oh jeez.
and John Travolta with the
Babe,
twist.
please don't do that.
And she hates the twist.
Oh no, don't do that.
All I gotta do anywhere to embarrass her is just start busting out the twist
Oh,
like an old
gosh.
man.
It's just like, you know when you say a stereotypical white man that can't dance, that's what Taylor is. I need to just go hide somewhere. But anyways, that's what it is. But you know, it's crazy how it's like, man, I don't just want a man who's just like into city life only and all that kind of stuff. I want somebody who's also into like hiking, who's outdoorsy, a lumberjack, who do this. Taylor's freaking all those things and even more. I'm like, begging, babe, where are we gonna go? I hope we're not going too far because I don't want to walk too far.
She complains
I do.
about too much.
All right, we're doing this too much. We can't be going all day and then with the kids. We're walking the kids. I'm like, I'll never come to this trail again. Never.
I love every bit of it. I could do it for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
My dad, shout out to my dad, rest in peace. He used to take me hiking a lot, so I got a lot of that from him. Camping for 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time.
I know.
Rain or shine, it'd be dumping monsoon, and we'd be out there camping. He'd pull out the tarps out, cover us up, you know, make sure we had trees in our campsite so we could tarp it up,
Yeah.
and we just keep camping, man. And he was like, he had steel legs. He was a bigger guy, but had like big old belly. But man, that guy, I would be racing up, you know, as a little young kid, cutting up through the trails, you know, going on the shortcuts, and here's my dad just still beating me. I'm like,
How do you do that?
here's my dad. I'm like, what the heck? Just nonstop. He was a hiker.
That's amazing. That's really wonderful.
And,
It's good. Babe, you did a lot of stuff with your dad. Like me, growing up, like my dad, because I guess it's because he had 2 wives. So the kids, we didn't really travel with our family. My dad would be the one to do his travels and go and come back, or my mom would do her travels, but they never really carried us, the kids, to go along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we were usually at home with either, big sisters or cousins and family members who'd be taking care of us while they did their things. But it's quite different when you have your own kids.
Yeah, I didn't meet my dad until I was 12 years old. So.
Yeah. So you guys really bonded and
My
got.
mom held my dad from me for
Wow.
bad reasons, child support and all that stuff. She's not a very good woman.
Babe, okay.
But anyways.
Don't go into that. It's none of anybody's business.
Right.
But
yeah, I didn't meet him until I was 12, so we were like best friends instead of like, he never had to discipline me
yeah,
because I was already disciplined. You know, by you're 12, you already know what's going on.
that's right.
Either you're a bad kid or you're a good kid, you know, mostly.
Yeah.
You're still figuring stuff out, but age 12, you know, you can pretty much figure out what kind of kid you're going to be by like looking at a kid at 12, you know. And so he was like a super talented musician, badass musician. Was in multiple bands his whole life until pretty much the day he died.
Wow.
And he had heart disease and strokes and stuff, and natural, just kind of stuff happened to him, you know. That's what happened. But yeah, so I did a lot of. We went on like always. We'd go out and see him perform his bands and stuff, you know. It was
Yeah,
fun.
that's
You
good.
got to go into the bars as like a young kid, you know, to go, I'm with the band, back up. You know.
I know,
So it
right?
was fun.
Wearing the band's T-shirt and everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nice memories, babe. I want to make sure I'm able to give Levian and Zoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they've never been camping, so
A wonderful like
I'm
childhood,
definitely-
with great memories and stuff.
throwing them in the woods for a few days and making them see what it's like to this camp. It's fun.
Yeah, because it can be easy, especially I want to speak to just single moms listening right now. It can be easy for you to get lost in the struggles of being a single mom and allow the society to define you and keep you at a point where it feels like you're only going to struggle all your life. But that's a life from the pit of hell. You only struggle all your life if you accept it, right, babe?
Right.
If you accept it. But if you choose to rise up from it and you have a goal and a desire for your life and for the kind of life you want for your children, you trust God for it, and then you put in the work to get to where you want to go, knowing that God's got you. it's all going to work out. Like me, the things that I've been able to do for my children before Taylor even came along, the things we've been able to do against all odds and the negative plans and expectations of certain people I'm not going to name, we're still able to do it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want you guys to know, although I have a man right now whom I really adore and I'm grateful for, and who's yawning because, babe, do you feel like I'm boring?
No, I'm just tired.
Yeah, Taylor has been going to the gym twice a day, every day, when the gym is open. Well, anyways, I just want you to know that no matter what it is, that you can make it. Your life should not go in the direction of the expectations of people. Now, the only way that happens is if you're focused on the naysayers and the negative things people are saying, and you're living your life trying to prove them wrong. Don't even think about them. You just focus on the goal that you have for you, because you can only focus on one thing at a time. So when you focus on the life that you want and know that you want better for your children, and you put in the work that you know you can't put in, do the best you can with what you got, and trust God, because you cannot do it on your own. Like me, God is my very foundation. My personal relationship, you know what I mean, with God is important to me, and how I navigate my spiritual life is very important to me. So I know I wouldn't be here strong, you know, the kind of woman that I am. I have my own mind. Be able to think for yourself. You know what I mean? So you can make it. You can create a wonderful life that you're proud of and give your children a good memory. You know what I mean? You don't have to struggle or let them know with it. No, you can give them a good life. And that's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. And God just brought me somebody who also who happens to love me and loves kids and loves adventures and want to travel and do the things that, you know, I dream of doing, I want to do, and we're doing it together one day at a time.
That's right.
So I just want you guys to know, you women listening to me out there, you can do it. All right? You can do it. You can make it. It's not too late. God will provide for you. It doesn't matter how many kids you have. God will make a way for you. For a lot of you guys, you have people that can watch your kids for you. But me, I didn't have anybody. I had to do it all myself. But I know I have the Spirit of God with me. The angels are with me and watching over me and giving me all the support I need. So I just keep putting one step, and I keep putting one foot in front of the other. But now I have an amazing man who loves me and who's trying to do things for me. And I'm like, okay, how can I do it? Okay, you can do it for me. Because I'm so used to doing things for myself that when you ask, it's like, okay, I'm getting used to having you. Babe, I think a bird just pooped on me.
Uh-oh.
Did you see poop?
I don't see no poop.
Okay, maybe not. But anyways, I don't know. Something just dropped from the tree. But yeah. So, babe, what are you going to say, babe? I think, babe, you have a lot of experience with toxic relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just forget about all that stuff.
I know, but I just need you to. There are some people who have just given up because they feel like, some men who have given up because they
you
feel
don't
like,
know you're in them when you're getting abused.
You really don't know?
You're blind, you know. I was blind, so, you know, I was in a marriage for 10 years, but then several bad relationships, you know, and you think everything's good. One of my favorite sayings is, it's all good until it's not, because that's just how life is. You never know what's going to happen. Tomorrow, your life could suck. The day before, it was great. Tomorrow, it could be better. Who knows? You just never know. So you just gotta.
But are there any signs of toxicity in a relationship?
Ready.
Are there any signs of toxicity in a relationship?
I mean, it's hard for me to say. I'm not a very good person to ask.
How is it hard for you to say? There are certain things that will show you the toxicness of a relationship.
There are several things, I guess.
Yeah. So give us 3 signs, 3 signs of toxicity.
I just flushed all that stuff out of my brain. So I don't want to think about it.
Okay. Well, one of the signs of toxicity is when you feel like you have to hide something from that person. Like they're not going to be happy for you if you tell them your goals and your dreams. That's a sign of toxicity that I know of because I experienced it.
True.
Another sign of toxicity is anytime you start mentioning the milestones you're hitting or good things starting to happen to you, they don't feel happy for you. They don't. And they start saying things that make you feel like you have to give up whatever it is that you're pursuing because of them. They start saying, oh, you're going to leave me now, that you're going to be very successful. Oh my gosh, my life will be over and stuff like that. So it's like you either choose them and lose or be successful, and they're scared that you're going to leave them. So obviously they don't want you to succeed. Another sign of toxicity is when you always like the relationship between them and their family. When they're around their family, they're a certain way. When they're around you, they're a certain way. And they can't defend you in presence of their family members. They allow them treat you like trash or speak to you in a certain way, and they really can't stand up for you. That's a sign of toxicity. You can't talk to them normally and try to come up with a plan and see without arguing about it or fighting over it.
I
It is
remember. I
toxicity.
remember one sign was like, since I'm a musician, I like to play music.
Mm-hmm.
Some relationships, people would make me feel ashamed for playing my music, or like they would say, "It sucks, you suck,"
That's a very big sign of
and then
toxicity.
I would have to feel like, "Oh, well, I don't want to play in front of you anymore because now I'm embarrassed."
Yeah.
Or like when I'd play, they'd come and close the door and like just do rude things like that
Yeah, shut the door
instead of encouraging me.
and be kind.
So then I would not want to play music in front of them. So then I would like not want to invite them to my band performances, or it would just make it feel weird.
That's right. They make you feel bad for
Make you
being
feel bad for doing what you
doing
think,
what you love.
makes you feel good.
Yeah. And if they body shame you, if they make you feel like you have to compare yourself to somebody else, or you have to be like this person, trying to change you to be into somebody else, then that's something you don't want to be involved with.
People used to body shame me. They'd be like, "Dude, you're so ripped and like athletic," and I'm like, "I know." And they'd be like, "Man, you work out a lot, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Shut up.
I do." And they'd be like, "Man, I just want to be like you." And I'm like, "I know." And I just used to take that all the time.
By the way, Taylor's just being goofy right here, funny, but that's not what I mean. If they try to tell you you look this way, your boobs are too small, or you're ugly, you're this, you're that, trying to point out features on you that God gave you, make you feel bad about them, then you shouldn't be around people like that. Because every time somebody treats you in a bad way, it's a reflection of who they are. It's a reflection of their insecurities.
I used to think my arms were too big, and now I'm okay with them.
Because you're around a woman who's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can wrap those arms around me all day, baby. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. But yeah, you guys, so there are different signs of toxicity, and I want you to know as a woman, maybe you can kiss me if you want to.
No lipstick.
Mwah. No lipstick.
Wait a minute.
No lipstick, babe. I wanted to put on red, shiny lipstick, but I knew we're going to be filming, and you're going to be wanting to kiss. And I'm going to... Not even on camera. You don't always around. I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So you guys, you got to be your own person and be able to think. And see, I'm tired of people who go around looking for people to validate them. Don't be like those people. Validate yourself. See yourself as the best, as amazing, as wonderful. Have some confidence.
If anything else, just go for a walk in the woods and think about stuff and just clear your head. Just clear your head of those guys. Come out here and just look at the sky. And
Yeah.
Just realize
Yeah.
it's beautiful, and so are you.
And so are you, beautiful, and so are you. So you just gotta be who you are and just have a mind of your own. Dave, do I have a mind of my own?
Oh yeah. It's perfectly round too.
Yep. Nice round head. Taylor and I were arguing yesterday. He said he has a round head. I said,
do.
no, you do not have a round head.
Round head.
This is a round head.
You do have a round head, but I do.
I do.
too.
No, your head is not round.
Don't you dare reveal my hair. Oh yeah. So, gray on gray today.
Oh boy.
You guys want to see my hair? It's not the greatest. I don't know what we're doing with it.
But at least it's growing though, because Taylor was complaining, babe, I don't know what's wrong. My hair's not growing anymore.
My dad, he gave me some traits that I'm not proud of.
Oh yeah, that bald.
Hey!
Babe, that spot is hair is growing because I
Hey.
did some pranic healing
Hey!
with Taylor.
Classified.
I was cutting off some
Classified.
stuff. I was disconnect some stuff from Taylor.
So, anyways, enough about that.
You guys, make sure you check out Maryamsjoyfullife.com
Yeah.
and let me be your travel agent.
And it's going to be changing soon, like we said, to Maryam's Joyful Life Luxury Vacations.
Taylor needs to get it down.
I have to pause that. It's hard for me right now.
Yeah. Another thing is make sure you guys are following us on TikTok as well.
Yeah, she's going to be TikToking all the time.
I have some videos on TikTok that you guys may want to go check out. It's like updates.
I do have a
and
TikTok,
raw.
but I don't really do much on there. I just
Babe, you should.
I'm just a TikToker watcher.
You should start doing more stuff on this so you and I can start collaborating on TikTok. That's TikTok collaboration.
Like millions of other people, I'm addicted to TikTok.
yeah.
It's like TikTok.
And I'm not.
TikTok.
Taylor is addicted to social media.
I go on there like 20, 30 minutes a day and just watch TikToks.
If
But,
it's not making me money, you can find me there.
I know.
Because you gotta use your time wisely, guys.
Yeah, just subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Up there. Maybe up here too. Yeah, check us out on TikTok, Instagram.
TikTok is Maryam's Joyful Life blog. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys to make it easier for you guys to follow us.
Oh yeah, we got an update too. So I know we were talking about voting for her
Voting for me, yeah.
for the Coaches Award and the Parent Volunteer Award. Well, I guess politics are taking over, and the committee or board of trustees or whatever. I don't know what
Yeah,
it's
they'll
called.
be the ones.
They're the ones who's picking the
National
votes,
Board of
even though they
Trustees.
don't know her like we do. We know her, so I'm not really stoked about that. But it is what it is. So there's gonna be no link.
Yeah,
Nobody can vote, but the politicians.
this will take it. But it's okay. No matter what happens, we still go.
But I think she's still gonna win though, because I guess it's gonna be based on her like profile.
If they look up my profile and everything that
And
I've
this
done,
woman has done
there'll be no
everything and a
no
bag of
doubts
chips
that I can get it.
and won.
But yeah,
So she's charity. She's got charity organizations. She business, vlog. I mean, you name it. Community,
community stuff I've been like.
center of the community.
Yeah.
She's a pillar. So, anyways, what else you got, babe?
Well, you guys, still already told you guys everything.
I think we should head out. We're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
explore this beautiful nature walk for a little bit, and
Yeah.
just disconnect on the negative energy and clear our minds. And
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of our day.
And we're looking forward to a cruise.
I'm trying not to think about it because it's like all I can think about. It's like Christmas.
We're very
So-
excited. Today's a beautiful day. Make sure you check out my travel business. I want to help more people travel around the world because we love it. We're excited. We'll be traveling around the
We're gonna be
world.
traveling the world, and we're gonna be vlogging it all. Pretty soon, you're gonna start seeing us in other countries. And,
Taylor said we're going to make money through the vlogs. The vlogs will fund our travels, and then our travels will fund the vlogs. So you see
Yeah.
how we do it? It's an investment that keeps on paying, baby.
we're gonna be in Japan, Australia, South Africa.
by the grace of God.
Our next trip, my next trip is London, and then I'll be traveling to Paris. I think, right? You want me to go to Paris while I'm over there?
Yeah, I do want you
It's gonna be
to
by
check it out.
myself.
Go
so
scope it out for us.
I'm gonna be vlogging by myself over there, backpacking around,
Yeah.
and I hope you guys enjoy that. And that's coming up here soon. But yeah, look forward to showing you guys the world that we're gonna be looking at it through our eyes, and just kind of giving you guys tips and tricks, and just going through the journey with us.
That's right. And you guys, no matter what happens, even if it feels like your goals and the things that you want are not happening fast enough, just trust the process, trust in God, just keep your
Just
head
go for it,
straight and keep going. You know, it can happen anyway. It usually doesn't happen the way that you think it's going to, but because you're committed to it and this is what the picture you're holding,
Talk
it's-
about it
it's
and
gonna
then do
happen.
it. Don't just talk about it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And we're just sending you guys good vibes out there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on a different episode tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.